Oh, we are back in this news hour. We are back in this news hour. Welcome back to 777 News. I'm your host, Gary. Welcome back to this undoubtedly rare news occasion. The man in this news break was killed by the FBI as they raided his home because he sent out uh, threatening messages to the head of the state and to several other state officials. And undoubtedly, according to reports, he may have, when the FBI came to arrest him and question him about his online threats, may have tried to pick up a weapon, and that may have got him allegedly killed during that raid. We will never know. And another supporter of Trump was silenced today, or last night, rather. Our next story has to do with something that you may enjoy or may not enjoy. But undoubtedly, our next story has to do with uh, something that you know is something that you do not enjoy. Actually, before we get to the story, since we're talking about presidents, let's go right into it. The Iowa State Fair is about to kick off, and most presidential candidates have to be at this state fair. This Iowa State Fair is one of the biggest, baddest things happening, and I guess America wants to know, is this still a thing? Is the Iowa State Fair still a thing? Or is it not? We will never know. We may have no chance of knowing. But as of right now, the Iowa State Fair is happening. Undoubtedly, another sad story in the news media today has to do with babies. This is something that you're not going to enjoy. There's a Georgia doctor that decapitated a baby during birth, um, during the delivery of the baby. In accordance, the family is suing said doctor for killing their child. In other news, in other news, the famous Twitch star Kai has came out and said that he is against what happened in New York with the riots and for his event for the three games. He has totally said he's against everybody that came out there and caused the disruption. With the latest stint that did happen, you will take that Kai was arrested and faces litany charges for his needs to amass a mob to come out for an event that he could have held online. So for any future screamers out there, remember, don't hold events unless you can regulate them and properly have them in a controlled environment and not just say meet up in Times Square. That will get you in a lot of trouble. In other news, in TikTok news, there's a massive trend going on right now. It's the AI trend. It's pretty much a thing on TikTok. Um, these are just a couple of the people who are in that trend, but it is a trend on TikTok and they love doing it. TikTok has amassed, the AI trend stands for another idiot. So there are a bunch of these idiots doing this trend, and there are a bunch of people gifting them and giving them money. As they continue to wrap up and get money, they are amassing amass followers by doing all sorts of things as AIs. I believe I came across one person who was pretending to be a slave AI. These AI trends started because of one person by the name of Bunny or something Bunny or something Bunny. Something Bunny. The person responsible for these latest and greatest AI trends could be attributed to the person with the blonde wig on. Their name goes by Bunny something. You could leave it in the comments if you like. But this massive AI trend that is happening across the platforms of TikTok can be amassed by this one person. This one person guarantees that this trend keeps going and that there are more people like you who continue to populate these live streams and continue to gift and make them rich. We're talking anywhere from $2,000 to $4,000 a stream off gifts alone. All you got to do is do this. So if you're looking for some quick cash, I do want you to become an AI. Another idiot. And please get in on the trend as soon as possible. As of right now, we have covered many of things, but the last thing we'll cover is that there are a litany of scammers and fraudsters all over the internet. If you happen to come across some on TikTok, for instance, I want you to be careful. The one's name of Kanisha, oh my God, Terrence, Kerry Walls, JoJo. Uh, I'm adding Lisa onto that list. Um, Ah, there's a bunch of them. If you per se so happen want to be aware of more scammers and fraudsters, I offer you to go visit cult underscore of underscore petty underscore church on Reddit, and they'll lead you to a litany of other pages on Reddit to follow and find other things that might interest you besides scammers. You might find some pieces of happiness. I continue to implore you to join us tomorrow for our next news hour and join us for our lives. Thank you for joining our stream. Don't forget to hit that follow button, and please remember, I will keep you informed with the litany of correct news stories and correct things going on in your drama, gossip, and news hours. Please, if there's any story that you want me to cover, please don't be afraid to hit me up and tell me who that person might be that you want me to cover. Remember, I have interviews coming up, and I will be posting and continuing to bring you a litany of things to entertain you. Have a wonderful day. This was 7777 News, brought to you by Gary and Oh So Petty Hypodermic Soap. Not an actual soap, not a real soap, but eventually maybe. Pettysoap.com. Oh, don't forget to visit churchpetty.com.